Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo. Thank you for joining. I am happy to be here in the air conditioning. It is so muggy out. I mean, it's hot outside, but it's also like muggy. It's very muggy. I hate muggy. I'm like filament. I hate moisture. I like dry skin. Thank you very much. And I realized that it was when I walked outside today, and specifically the afternoon. It was thick. Ugh. I feel grimy. You know that feeling, right? In that kind of weather, right? You know what I'm talking about. Hang on. Krusty's texting me pictures of stuff that he's finding. I think I have most of those things. Hello, Vegan Legion and Pez Liz. It is Thursday. Speaking of the MCU, I have not yet watched She-Hulk. Something I hope to watch tonight. So I'm starting to fade away to sleep. Fix 'em Dude, hello. Mad Monkey 01, Gasoline 75, Drop Kick, Windang. Hey, I haven't seen you in ages. How you doing, Win? Paxi Prime, you too. One day he'll Chevy Chase us. I'm Chris Perillo, and you're not. No, I don't know if I will, Bob. Well, it would be accurate. Bob, it'd be very accurate. Even worse when you get rained on. Oh, I love being rained on. I don't mind the rain. The rain I don't mind. But like when it's hot and it's not raining, that moisture is just thick in the air. You could chew it. It's so thick. Hello, Cioris and Printer Team and K Sipple and Stormfist and Mark H in NC. Unless it's Nick. Mark H in Nick. Oh, you're doing well. Nice. Hello, Hutch's Makerspace. Thank you for all the Maker Day 1 spins. Do you know you can stream IRL from mobile? Yeah, you should be. I knew you've been able to for quite some time. The quality hadn't been that good, necessarily. But, if I'm ever in a pinch, I'll just fire up the mobile machine and go, hello. Hi, how are you? The smartphone. Not in a pinch today. Though I did have a chance to meet Sir Will. He picked up my bamboo, took it back. Sir Will is like Santa Claus. He picked up my printer, is going to take it back to his workshop, repair it, and then bring it back. Theoretically. So I hope, everything is as it should be. At least, as far as I could tell, everything was in working order until it wasn't. And Sir Will would certainly know a hell of a lot more than I would about this and is far more connected to the Bamboo Labs team. Do I like Pina Colada? Oh, yeah. I also love Making Love at Midnight. Making Lover Deck. No, it's too soon? Fix 'em Dude? Too soon? You're the one who invoked the song. Now, speaking of Maker Deck, we will be singing its praises, of course. We're almost at 2,500 followers for Maker Deck. 2,500 followers.
And we Silver Sunbeam just gifted 1 subs.
Thank you, the Silver Sunbeam. It's very appreciated. Seriously, especially to Jeep Nomadic. Thank you. Thank you, Silver Sunbeam. Way better than a regular Sunbeam. Silver Sunbeam I could bask in all day long. The regular Sunbeams, not so much. But I also saw, and we tweeted, and you'll see at least the tweet when we browse everybody's makes. There were we passed 25,000 viewer hours on MakerDeck today. We've been around for 4 months. 25,000 combined viewer hours for MakerDeck in 4 months. 2,500 followers, 250,000 viewer hours, and we're just 4 months old. Just incredible. I have been to Atlanta in the summer, and it's just like being in Iowa. Ow. Like the 2 letters, that's the Iowa. The 2 middle letters, O-W, ow. Ow. The weather put the ow in Iowa. Smartphones are not so smart. Oh, I totally agree with you there. You know what I've been looking for? Maybe y'all can lead me the right direction. I've been looking for a good OBJ or STL viewer for Android. And I thought I'd found 1 or 2, and they're kind of garbage. Unfortunately, because I need to, like, sometimes I get sent an STL file. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? You know, I can't see it. I got to wait till I get home. So I'm looking for a good STL viewer for Android. Speaking of, wasn't that the Grinch? No. You're right. But Bob wasn't. He not, you know, rang the doorbell. Hey, he's hey. It was great. It was a very lively conversation I had with Will. Will was very it was a good conversation. Will's the kind of guy that you want to, you know, hang out over and have a beer with. It was that kind of conversation to have with Will. So it was really nice. It was genuinely nice to meet him. He's genuinely kind. He didn't have to do what he's doing. He didn't have to, but he's doing it, and he latched on to that to help you know, make the connection between the product and the people immediately. He didn't even have to be asked. So I think it's great what Will's doing, specifically with Bamboo Lab. They're lucky to have him. Reply to the wrong person. Oh, no worries, printer team. You prefer cold than hot than humid weather? Yes. Cold, definitely. Hot, no. Humid, absolutely not. Definitely not. Never been to either of those states. Paxi Prime, you're not missing anything with Iowa, really. No more 3. Good to see you. Hello, Taco. You're late. You should have been here on Tuesday. But that's okay. With your username, you could be anywhere, anytime. I think we covered that last time you were here, too. You found Goldfish Crasher Star Wars? Yeah, Goldfish Cracker Star Wars, yes. Unfortunately, Goldfish are not vegan, which is sad. I got a ton of candy today. Oh, my God. $20 worth of candy. Like a huge bag exploding of candy. Not for me. Not for Halloween, but Diana. She's got a sweet tooth. I got a couple things for me. Tried the Mentos Diet Coke challenge, and we dropped the little Mento in the Diet Coke, and it didn't do anything. It was like, I thought it was supposed to explode. It did not explode. When will the platform increase to more than 10 camera streams? Printer team, that's not up to us. That's up to the platform. Right now we're using StreamYard for MakerDeck. Maybe they'll support more than 10 at some point, or we'll switch to one that allow. Actually, that reminds me. There's a few things that for us to review on our task list. That's one of them. Give me a second. I set up a task list on Google Docs, and now you can do tasks. It's pretty cool. What was it? There we go. That one. Programming. There we go. Okay. It is. The task list has now been edited a tiny bit. You think Will drinks root beer? He does? Root beer is delicious. I could share a root beer with him. I can give him a root beer. Yeah, what should I... Don't tell him, but like when he drops out there, what does he like? How do you find out what he likes? How do you find out what Sir Will likes? Because I can't just like, here's a 3D print. Like, that's kind of, you know, like... I could do it, sure. I've got plenty. In fact, I've got a lot of 3D prints that I've done that I'm going to be sending off to Yak Face, because he sent me the Chewbacca just on his own volition. So I'm just going to send him a huge, like, I mean, it's going to be a big box full of like 3D prints, some that I've I've had duplicates of or have upgraded since. He'd love them. He would absolutely love them. So what does Sir Will like? It doesn't. Ours did not explode. Does it need to be cold? What do you print for a man who could print anything? That's what I'm saying. What do you print for? So I was like, I don't know. So what else does he like? He likes cinnamon roll cereal? Well, who doesn't? No, like something. I gotta find out. I need someone to be surreptitious and find out. Ow. Yes, Liz, I see it. That's why I was reaching around. Thank you. I find your lack of faith disturbing. I also find that these headphones did not charge all the way. They should have. Cinnamon cereal. Oh yeah, we had some. I got some emoji toast crunch or whatever it was. That was I grabbed some the other day. Last week or the week before, I got the cinnamon roll crunch, the cinnamon toast cinnamon roll crunch. It was wonderful. Wonderful. And I'm kicking myself for not grabbing two boxes when I had a chance, because I would have easily had more of that. There's some cereal that's worth repeating. The cinnamon roll, cinnamon toast crunch, right up there with Eggo, which now I don't know if we're ever going to see again. I don't know if we're going to see Eggo again. I got Diana a ton. And when I say a ton, like, you know, the big bags, Skittles, I guess they have like mystery Skittles. They had these copious amounts. And I got her like 6 bags of these things. Like, she's going to be sick of Skittles. Like, I didn't even want to get too much more because she's going to just be sick of it by the time, you know, she gets through it. She's like, I don't want any more Skittles. There's such a thing that you eat it too much and you're just like, okay, I'm sick of it. I saved some of the stuff for me. I get like the Twizzlers. I got a little Twizzlers bite. I saved a Twizzler bite box for me. And then I had some like sour gummies that I like. They were okay. I opened them up, but I just kind of like, Diana will probably eat them. I don't know if she's going to like them at all. It's candy, so haven't been able to find the cinnamon roll toast crunch. Oh, dude, if you find it, Paxi Prime, it is worth it. Trust me on this. It is absolutely worth it. Beyond worth it. It was delicious. Speaking of delicious, let's take a look at everybody's makes, shall we? Let me show you what I've done first. Get this out of the way. Where's Hollywood? He's not here. This is probably one of... I'm glad that this one was released. A GameStop exclusive. I am going to be slowing down my Black Series. I feel like it's time to slow down on the Black Series. I don't know if I'm going to be collecting all the Black Series anymore. I don't know. I'm debating. It's up for debate right now whether or not I'm going to be collecting the Black Series. That's kind of sad. I mean, like, I like it, but it's just not my scale, and inflation's gone everywhere. Black Series used to be $20. Now they're like running 30. Like, $30. I'm like, okay, I get it, and I enjoy it, and I love it. It's Star Wars, but I don't know if I love it that much, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but like, I love the figures. I love them, but it's gotten to the point where I have to like really be like judicious with the collecting. Even Super 7, they just recently, I mean, I at some point, the reaction figures used to be like $16. And then I guess they were selling for $18. I didn't think anything of it. And then they went up to $20 for a reaction figure. I'm like, holy cow. I mean, they're good. I love them, but like, it makes it that much more difficult to go, yeah, this is really, I'd love to have it. So I've just got to be way more judicious with a lot of the things that I want to collect. So I feel like Black Series is on. There was a time where I'd buy one to open, one to keep in the package, and I'm at that point, and I think even with the recent releases where I'm just gonna buy one in the box. I'm just gonna buy a case, but I'm not gonna get a separate one, or maybe I'll do a la carte separate ones, not separate one for each one. So I'm going to be, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to manage that. Now the vintage collection, the 3 3/4 inch collection, I'm all in. Like, I can't, it'd be very difficult for me to pass up. And the beautiful thing is, I'm able to 3D print a lot of things. Now, granted, I can't do like action figure quality stuff. But my collector bone has been, get it? Collector bone? This is a Wampa skull, by the way. Wampa skull. I got the vintage collection Death Trooper set. It doesn't, unfortunately, the box, it looks like it comes with, all those Death Troopers. It only comes with 4 Death Troopers. This is kind of a build-up pack, so I'd like to get more of those. Maybe if they, not drop in price is the wrong word, but like they're selling them on Shop Disney. I'm not sure if they're going to sell out yet. And if they do, I missed the boat. Hopefully they won't, though. this is a really cool thing. So I got a note from GameStop because I got a couple of the not vintage collection, the retro collection when they were on sale. So like the GameStop receipt that came in the package. Isn't that funny? AKA Locker Gnome. Like, someone knew me. Someone knew me when they packed it. I thought that was fun, so I'm going to keep that. That's collectible right there. Not collectible, a GoPro. There's a camera mount for the top of Steven's monitor. Oathlon. Old digital artwork I found again. Ooh, that is pretty cool. I do like that. Digital? Did you make that? Did you craft that? Oathlon, I wonder. Liz, 2 a.m. photos of her Photosmint Forest Dragon bust. Cool backdrop. You should take a picture, although you may want to use a flash fill or fill flash next time. Possibly. There's the dragon. Silver Sunbeam, who's currently printing on MakerDeck 2, or at least I thought I saw him up there. 3D printing world collapsible master sword. Hilt was printed in Matter Hacker Silk Blue. There's the link. That is pretty cool. That's the Zelda, right? Zelda Master Sword, correct? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. Ooh, Mantis. The frayed brush. Hey, Creative Bear. That's a really good job. Some of y'all have the patience and the skill. Pink's got a Dragon Cola dice bottle with Polymaker Galaxy Blue and Silk Chrome PLA. It's pretty cool. A dice bottle. So you keep dice in there? Is that... What is it? A Mythic Potions. More USB cable winders. Lord knows we could use those. And that's it. Pretty quiet around here. Hey, Cyberpram. Happy to see you dropping in. Let's go ahead and pop over to the Twitters. Take a look there. You printed it for a friend who's into D&D. Oh, nice. Boy, they gotta love you. I got some other stuff. I was gonna show you the little figurine. I mean, it would be impossible to show you all of them, but like a ton of like small Star Wars figurines. I found it on Facebook Marketplace. I think it used to be like a table game kind of token. Table game tokens. Why is it? What is this over here? What is this crap over here? I guess Edge now has a crappy little sidebar. That's stupid. I turned it off. I don't know why they gotta throw sidebars on everything. Just chatting with Subsector, featuring Subsector Jr. Yeah, Ashernak. He just turned 30. Printing them with the Skull Dice Tower. Oh, yeah, dude, the Skull Dice Tower. If Jedi wasn't so afraid of skulls, and apparently she's really afraid of skulls. I mean, even though she was playing with them, she was fine with them. Apparently they're too good. They're too accurate. Well, I hate to say it, but Halloween is all about skulls. And she even has a skull mermaid that she's not afraid of, that she loves. I don't understand, children. Why use Edge and not Chrome? It's just because this is the Windows machine that I use to manage MakerDeck stuff as well as live stream stuff. And I just like why Edge is fine. Edge is good enough. I don't need to install anything fancy. Not that Chrome is fancy, but here we go. We got some prints. Andrew Rogers has done this Demogorgon. Yeah, it's so glorious. I can't remember. I remember glory days. Something, and look at this. Andrew Rogers, aka the Silver Sunbeam, comes in again with the Watchtower. I don't know how this song goes, Seorus. So you kind of picked a weird one tonight, but I'll do my best, because this is the only thing I remember is really the refrain. So there's the screenshot that MakerDeck did earlier. This is when we passed 250,000 viewer hours on MakerDeck. Woo! Thank you, Liz. God, even I was ready to stop. How is chat today? Apparently this is a bot that someone must have tagged us or something. And so apparently thumbs down was a big emote, I guess. And look at Pez Liz dominated MakerDeck chat today. Like dominated. You got a little Pepe there. Your chat admires you. Well, apparently. Anyways, that's a fun little bot. Liz B. Bradshaw. You did, Liz, look, Pez Liz. LOL is small, printing is smaller than Pez Liz. Dominated. Speaking of Liz, happy Thursday. Paul, I think he had a birthday. Was that his birthday? Or what did I misread something at some point? It's possible. Good print action, Pez Liz. Indeed. Look at that turning. How does it turn? How does it work? I don't know, my liege. Fix him, dude. My Tales from MakerDeck Spiral Notebook. Magnets from MakerDeck came in today. Turned out so cool. I have something to start sketching the next cover in now. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, this is like... this could blossom into a beautiful little collection. I love this. It's really cool. Definitely ordering this. Very cool. No, it's like amazing. That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine, like, you know, getting multiple ones. Liz B there with her Photosmint. She loves this dragon model. This is like, she loves it. I did it once. It had a lot of support. So I don't know. Maybe Liz sliced it differently, but maybe I didn't need to use as many supports as I did, but I used a lot of supports. Are you supporting? Do you use a lot of supports, Liz? I've seen it print before on MakerDeck, but do you do it with supports? And then the chocolate bar from yesterday from Zombie Hedgehog. Someone else printed one out in brown too. I am thinking about doing a series of the Hershey's bar, like, because Jedi's gonna have a little birthday. She wants to do a BB-8 theme. The problem with the BB-8 theme is that none of the BB-8 stuff is out anymore for party stuff, for party supplies, which is kind of frustrating. So I'm not sure if she's gonna have a BB-8 birthday. I don't know how else to play it. Like, it is so incredibly specific. Like, how are we going to do a BB-8 birthday? There's no BB-8 stuff. I mean, Baby Yoda we could probably handle. Star Wars we could handle, but like orange, like as a color, we could handle. So it may just end up being just orange, dominated by orange. And I'll print, like, I can print different BB-8 little droid trinkets for the kids. What was I saying? Oh, so it'd be funny to get, like, print out a chocolate bar, a Hershey's chocolate bar. So here, you get a little chocolate bar, you get a chocolate bar. Wait a minute, this isn't chocolate. It's a gag. You're supposed to say, oh, you're supposed to trick people. Here, have a chocolate bar. And then, what is this? Make BB-8 hats. Yeah, there's some hats. I looked on I've looked on all the party sites. I went to eBay because I figured I'd be able to find some on eBay. And I was just like, yeah, it's not looking great for BB-8. A couple years ago, maybe. But this time, like, there's nothing. We're in what they call a dry period for Star Wars stuff. Although we do have, new toys that had just been released. I'm not sure how many kids Diana is planning for either. Like, how many are we planning for? When is it going to be? Like, what the BB-8? We're gonna have to, like, improv because I don't think there's any way around it. Like, you just can't. I mean, it's not like if it was more prevalent. And I know there's, like, if it was a general Star Wars thing, yeah, there's tons of, like, general Star Wars stuff. But nothing that is going to be available, at least at the time that, we're going to be partying. Nothing even close. Just not going to happen. So I'm not sure. I mean, I keep telling Diana, don't stress out. Don't, like, overthink it. Just go with the flow. A droid party? That's not a bad idea. I said, what about a droid party? Yeah, that's not a bad. There are a few, like, there's Lola, but there's no Lola merch. There's a couple of Lola toys. We'd be able to find other droids like R2 and 3PO. Well, yeah, droids in general. I'll ask her. Although she's not so much into robot stuff. She had what was it, last year? Wasn't it a chocolate birthday? She wanted a chocolate party. So it was chocolate. I think she wants to do BB-8 because she remembers years ago when she was a kid and she's watched the vlog that her BB-8 birthday, because they had like BB-8 balloons and BB-8 plates and BB-8 napkins. They had BB-8 everything. Well, now she doesn't understand. Is like, ain't a lot of BB-8 stuff. They're not marketing it right now. I'll have to pitch the droid party. It's not up to me. Not up to me. By the way, thank you, Darkest Nights, if you started following after tuning into this stream, following 34 minutes ago on MakerDeck, pushing us to 2493. We are now 7 people shy of 2400. So 2500. So it is entirely possible that tomorrow we pass 2500. I thought we'd hit it tonight potentially, but yeah, it's summer's always different. Could always get some custom stuff made for decorations. I know someone with a Cricut made stuff for my nephews one year. Yeah, that might have to be too. Or like I said, we're just gonna have to kind of improvise or get like look for random BB-8 things. Like getting kids. I'm not worried about like gift bags or anything, because like I said, I can easily print the BB-8 as spinners. Those are a given. The kids might already have them, but if I just do like a 2-color BB-8 spinner, which I have not done in the longest time, but that's easy enough to do on the Bamboo. I mean, I could do it on the Prusa, but like getting it back and getting it hopefully everything working again, it'd be easy enough to do like 16 of them all at once. All in one sitting. So yeah, I gotta find like plates and napkins, and that kind of thing. I don't know. I generally don't think we're gonna be thinking that long and hard. Well, Diana will freak out. She's all about like sweating, everything. I'm like, dude, just like sweat the details, yeah, but like plan it and let it go. Don't make it something more than it needs to be. Everyone's gonna have a good time, whether you put 1,000% into it or 100%. Right? So I say shoot for 100. What is the technical term for earwax? Does anybody know? Nobody knows? Nobody knows. The trivia I'm doing. Cerebrum? No, close. Cerumen. Does start with a C. Cerumen. Which popular coffee drink is named after hooded monks? Irius Waxius. That was a good guess, Cyberpam. That was a really good guess. Close, but no cigar. What coffee drink was named after hooded monks? Cappuccino. Correct. A cappuccino. Apparently, a cappuccino. Which Mediterranean island once campaigned to become a U.S. state? This is interesting. Which island? Frappe is not the answer. Not Cyprus. Good guess, though, 3D printing. Y'all may not know a lot of islands there, but not Malta. Sicily. Take care, Vegan Legion. Vegan. What is short for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation? Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Laser. Freaking laser beams. What does the name lagomorph refer to? Lagomorph is a what? We have a huge U.S. Navy base in Sicily? Well, that would help. That also helped. Not a shapeshifter. Rabbits. Did you tell him about the rabbits, George? Tell him about the rabbits. Which Pennsylvania dish is a loaf of leftover meat, grains, and herbs? No East Coasters here, apparently. I think meatloaf's, well, it'd be kind of like meatloaf, but it's a certain kind of meatloaf. More like spare everything. Not hash. Scrapple. That's the name. Let me see if I can read this right. Sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia is commonly referred to as... Make sure I'm reading it again. Sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia. What is sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia? What is that? It's the technical term, the medical term for not back pain. Not back pain. Not forearms. Not palpatine. It's a little on the nose. Not a headache? Close though. I'm gonna say it's you. Brain freeze. So when you get brain freeze, that is the that's what it is. What part of the human body experiences different growth rates called anagen, catagen, and telogen? Thank you for the Aziz light. Not fingernails. Green? It's all green. Not thyroid. Hair. Correct. Hair. You are correct, sir. Anthrophobia is the fear of what? Anthrophobia. It's a fear of, not a fear of ears. Ed McMahon reference? What? Definitely not anthropomorphia. Not a fear of people. Good guess, fear of classical music, but no, not as such. Fear of classical lit. No, not quite. Flowers. Flowers, of all things. Flowers. Some of these are just way too... What did Alessandro Volta invent? Alessandro Volta invented the first... What? Battery, correct. What kind of gun did Han Solo use in the Star Wars films? Certain type of gun. It said the battery. That's what it said. Volta battery. Not a potato. He did not use a potato gun. He should have, but he did not. Not a squirt gun. He gets credit, but it wasn't him. Oh, fair enough. Not an E11, Bricks O'Brien. The E11 was a stormtrooper's weapon. It is a blaster, but a certain type of blaster. Hope you're doing well, Bricks. Mr. O'Brien. Brian must be on like all the Lego events circuit. Because like every time I see a tweet from him, he's at this event, that event, another event. All the Lego events covered by Bricks O'Brien. I haven't even registered for what's the one up here? You know, BrickCon. I haven't even registered for it yet. Because I mean, I'd like to go. We have to plan it like way in advance. Greedo shot first blaster. Good guess, K-Sipple, but no. We're looking for a Mauser C96. Wait, what? I question some of this stuff. What was Clarence Rutherford's nickname on the TV show Leave It to Beaver? Clarence Rutherford's nickname was necessary, because, man, that is a mouthful. Thank you, prisoner team. Lumpy. What MTV cartoon duo was created by Mike Judge? Beavis and Butthead. That was an easy one. That was way too easy. Who had to be removed for swearing from President Andrew Jackson's funeral? Who had to be removed for swearing from President Andrew Jackson's funeral? You're going to love this if you don't know it. Andrew Jackson, damn it, I'm dead. I'm dead. Fark, I'm dead. his pet parrot. Which is really funny. Who voices the character of Bart Simpson in the TV show The Simpsons? Who voices Bart Simpson? Isn't it funny, Royal Numi? I think it's a little bit. That's what I'd want. I'd want a cussing parrot at my funeral. Thank you. Good one. Nancy Cartwright. Correct. You are correct, sir. What is the disease varicella more commonly known as? Varicella, more commonly known as what? Not varicose veins. Oh man, Creative Bear timed out Cyberpam. Yikes. Everything is about to get very uncomfortable in here. He's making sure Cyberpam can't answer the question. Cyberpam, I'm sorry, I can't. Skinny pasta varicella? That's a good guess, but no. It's a disease. Unless you think skinny pasta is a disease. Can be to me. It's very... My body's like, yeah, no, not leprosy. No. Chickenpox. Also known as varicella. Which Bohemian city gave us the Pilsner? Which Bohemian city gave us the Pilsner? The Pilsner. Pilsen. Correct. Pilsen. What is the maximum number of lines of symmetry a rectangle can have? The maximum number of lines. Maximum. Not minimum. Maximum. Four. Correct. What company introduced the first transistor-based hearing aid? Not RCA. Not Emerson Research. Not Bell and Howell. Zenith. We were looking for Zenith. Catgut, used for surgical stitching, comes from what animal? Catgut comes from which animal? Sheep. Not cat. Kind of weird. Long period comets are believed to come from where? Long period comets are believed to come from where? The Oort cloud. Whistle pig is another name for what animal? What is a whistle pig? A groundhog. Good one, K-Sipple. What kind of well does not require a pump to get water to the surface? As in water naturally rising due to pressure in the aquifer. What type of well? Not a siphon. The artesian, correct. Artesian. Durian fruit is banned from certain public places in Southeast Asia because of its what? I've only heard of it, thankfully. Oh, it's a light-up doormat? I didn't know it was a light-up doormat. That's correct. The stank. It stinks. In computer science, what does the acronym GIGO, G-I-G-O, stand for? GIGO. Gigo? I always read it as GIGO. Not get in, get out. Not quite. Garbage in, garbage out. You are correct, sir. A lot of garbage. Who is the drug morphine named after? Morpheus, who is the god of sleep. What chemical causes the burning sensation when eating chilies? What causes the burning sensation? Power Rangers is not the answer. Sorry, Liz. Capsaicin. Correct. We were looking for capsaicin. Someone was looking for it, I'm sure. I know. What's going on? So I'm seeing a few people streaming right now. May or may not have raided in a while. The Zolon, had he been a recent raid? There's unfortunately, Toying Around is doing he's doing the multi-platform chat thing, so that's not as interesting. CNoop is also live. The Zolon or the CNoop? What do you think? Chili cheese dogs? That sounds great. Simius? How much does a printer cost? Depends on which one you get. They could run from a few hundred to a few thousand. The one that I have would cost approximately $350, $400, which for what you get is very affordable, like incredibly affordable. It's been a champion. I've really enjoyed it. It's fun to 3D print my own Star Wars figures. I'm doing this while I wait for the officially licensed ones, and then even after I get the officially licensed ones, there's just something about being able to print your own Death Trooper. You thought it was more? Oh, no. They can run up, like, for sure. Like, there's no, there's probably no ceiling on this. Didn't I? Oh, I thought I brimmed this. My bad. Well, at least it turned out. It's always good, like, when you screw up a print, thinking, oh yeah, I had a brim. Of course, it was sitting right in front of me. There's no brim job on this. I've got legs here. Stupid question, is it plastic? Yes, what I'm printing is plastic, PLA, polylactic acid, on this printer. You can print in all sorts of material, including chocolate. You're building the Lego Aston Martin. Oh, nice. You know, I got the Lego catalog, and not to, I don't know. I'm just saying, prices have gone up everywhere, and like Lego sets have been a little up there, for a while, and I've been very judicious with them, largely based upon like the minifigures that I see that I want. But like, it's at the point where at least with the Lego, I mean, I was looking at a set. I was looking at it was a Wicket the Ewok set. Hey, thank you, Kieran Gunn, for following. Hey, Digital Dark Knight, thank you for following. Maker Deck, at least, and here certainly. But it was so friggin', like, it was $34 for like 4 minifigures and like a small model. I'm like, really? That's it? I mean, I know people go gaga over Lego, and I get it. Trust me, my collection is not small, but like the prices of where Lego has gone are just Lego is getting to the point where it's unobtainium. Apart from, like I said, when I see a sale, I'll certainly take advantage of that. Got a little cleanup I want to do here. Yeah, so I should have showed, but then again, I will say this, with Lego sets, rarely do I buy something full price. Rarely. Like the advent calendars, I usually get those on sale. Haven't bought Lego in a few years, it's a treat. Yeah, no, I believe it. Yeah, people will still buy them. I mean, no doubt about that. I'm not, poo-pooing, the idea of buying something that you love and spending the money on something that you love, for sure. I'm just saying that it was genuinely shocking to see that set and the price for that set. Just just a set that I'd think, oh, this is a $20 set, like a $19 set. Like, and I've seen that with a couple of sets. I'm like, yeah, it's on the back burner. The good news is, though, like I said, many Lego sets, before they're shelved, will go on sale, and you can save. Usually 40% is usually really good for a Lego set on sale. The license sets are outrageous. Yeah, see, that's the problem, is like Star Wars. So I've had to skip so many Star Wars sets. I didn't have to, but I just knew, like, well, are the minifigures interesting to me? Do I want the minifigures? Do I already have those minifigures? Right? Like, trust me, I love the Star Wars. Love, me. I love Star Wars, and I love Lego, and I love those figures, the minifigures. Yeah, this turned out much better. But I had to make the decision. I was like, all right, well, this is what I'm going to get. This is what I'm not going to get. Draw that line, because it's like that's where I feel I am with the Black Series figures too. It's like, well, I like them, but budget-wise, I don't know where I am with it anymore. I'm very grateful. I'm not like other collectors. You know, they get all the fandoms. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I narrowed it down. Really glad I narrowed it down. Very glad. And I just got over, like with Lego, I wasn't a completist, couldn't be a completist. So that's made it easier. You know, not being a completist makes it easier. I don't think I definitely am not a completist with the my favorite scale. Hey Jerry, good to see you. We were about ready to raid, and we were debating. Well, it wasn't really a debate. The Zolon, who's got DeWitt and Kit Skyfire right now. That might be a fun raid. That'd be a good conversation to send y'all off to. But I can't remember if we'd raided the Zolon in recent weeks. Someone can feel free to course correct me. Or not. So anyway, so the Lego stuff I'm probably slowing down on. Well, I've definitely slowed down on, but like to the point where it's just like, whoa. I got to get to Costco too, because I guess they that there was something that was on sale, but they didn't have it at my Costco. But see, that's what I'd grab. I'd grab something there, with a pretty good discount. That makes sense. I'm like, why, unless it's something that you want to pay full price for. But it's like with that, the same could be said for anything. Anything. The exact same thing could be said for anything. For sure. You feel me? Typically buy big Lego sets for each of my grown kids for Christmas this year. I'm looking at the prices going out. That's what I'm saying, Storm. They just like, dude, it's the Scout Walker set with a Wicket Ewok and like in a little biker scout. It's like, dude, I mean, they've said that Lego is a better investment than gold. I'm like, now it's even worth more than it was, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. The bigger sets, those are the ones you want to grab. And the reason why is because the bigger sets are the ones that everyone wants. Those are the ones you could sell for. But the problem is, where are you going to store those bigger sets? So you think, oh, yikes, $300. But that $300, when it's retired, is like $1,000, like immediately. So for that reason and that reason alone, I have looked at some of the bigger sets going, yeah, I think I'm going to get that one. The Atari one, I'm probably going to get. I don't know if I'll build it, though, but I'll grab it. You buy large bins of Lego. Yeah, for loose stuff, Cookie, yeah, absolutely. I would thrift. If it's just general building, don't buy sets, right? But, for me being a minifigure chaser, right, it's a different story. I'm going to be 3D printing a skull overnight on MakerDeck, by the way. By the by. I did, Krusty, someone tagged me on the working Lego 3D printer. They tagged me. Who tagged me? Someone tagged me, and I can't remember. Yep, you wait for the sets to be on clearance. Exactly, I'm the same way. Got some really good sets doing this. Nothing huge, but good sets. That's what I'm saying. But there's a difference. Like the minifigures, like I like the minifigures. That drives a good chunk of my decisions. Like, yeah, I'd like to have those minifigures. I know who I am. I know that, and I know my type of person. Right? I can't get all the things. So it's just but I lament that because of price, at least, it's going to be more difficult for Lego, and it's going to be more difficult for Black Series Star Wars stuff. But here's the thing with Black Series Star Wars. To this point, I'd been mostly completist. I'm missing maybe a couple, like the ones that came, the Snow Trooper or the Snow Speeder, Luke. I missed. It came with the snow speeder. I was like, yeah, I can't justify it. I couldn't justify the cost. Very happy with the minifigs in the can. I bought the Cantina set for the minifigures, but I'm not opening it, right? I'm like, I just want the minifigures. So they better not release them in smaller sets. They probably won't. Those are definitely collector stuff. Look at the space shuttle set the other day. Yeah, I mean, good luck. Lego is one of those things. It's a premium toy. Lego is like the Apple of toys, really. Or so it seems. So MakerDeck is probably going to be passing 2,500 followers tomorrow on a current trajectory. Tomorrow, we'll be celebrating 2,500 with MakerDeck. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight for the trivia and the showcasing and the hanging out and commiserating. Thank you very, very much. I do appreciate all the support you give, and I appreciate these chats. We're going to be rating the Zolon, who's having a chat himself with other folks, so it'll be a good conversation to jump into. Hope to have more programming information for you on the MakerDeck front soon, sooner rather than later. It's on our task list, as are a couple of other things, including launching a Patreon campaign when we get the details filled out. Again, trying to think of what we could do, now that we've got a really solid foundation. So this is just the beginning of the MakerDeck endeavor. Thanks for helping us reach the EARF goal. We've got a stretch goal so that Liz has a better opportunity to get transportation that she needs. But either way, appreciate all the support that you've given there, here, and in between. I love you. I appreciate you. And at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. May the force be with you always. I'll be back again tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific, chatting with y'all. And, of course, then you will hopefully be seen over on MakerDeck as well and in between. Here we go. Tuscan rating the Zolon in 3, 2. Get those Perillo Raid and Maker D1 Raid emotes ready. Here we go. Rating in 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. I thought I pressed the button the first time, and I didn't press the button the first. So I pressed it, and then it was supposed to go, and then it didn't go. But now it will. There we go. All right, Zolon, take it away.